Hey guys, 3 Light Art here. Wanted to go through how I built my jellyfish series. And I started with Frank's light excursion flashlight. I also have some other bits and pieces like the Light Painting Paradise pencils. I'm going to use 2 different ones. You can see one is on teal, one is on orange, kind of a yellow. That's going to be some of the tentacles coming out. This here is a huge paper lantern that we've kind of made into a jellyfish top. I'm also going to blade in some grass on the sides with the bubbles, so this jellyfish is kind of just floating along the bottom of the ocean. And it's trapped in the photosphere, which you'll see here in a second. So that's it, let's get started. So you can see I have it on yellow. I'm gonna light the top part of the jellyfish. Now remember, everything I'm doing in this series is upside down. So this is actually the top of the frame, this is actually the bottom of the frame. So I've got to actually know where my top of my frame is, which is technically the bottom. In all of the sphere series here that you'll see, I'm either writing upside down, I'm drawing from the top down, backwards, all kinds of different ways to challenge myself. So we're gonna start here, we're gonna give it a good probably 12 seconds on this light intensity, which I believe is medium. These guys are going to come out over and over again. Again, this is to your liking. Not too many, I'm trying to get better at control. So just enough with the small guys. And then I'm going to put this guy on green. And I'm going to do some big long green tentacles. So we're going to have like a kind of an amber jellyfish head and then some green tentacles along with some teal and orange tentacles to go with them. I might draw the side bubbles with a scripter. It's a little bit more powerful, so we could get some flares going over here. It's going to be a bubble chain, like you would see bubbles effervescing up from the bottom. And I'm going to draw them top down, so you're going to see that here in a second. So give this about 12 seconds, come up, do your big ones. I'm going to come out wide and then go out, and whenever I do on the left, I'm going to do on the right, so which is technically your left. Remember that, you got to think backwards and upside down. So a few of these, I'm going to try to go up and I'm going to try to whip it, because that could actually get it to be a thin line at the bottom of the frame. And that's about it. They look pretty good, kind of just like that. So let's turn the lights off and have a try. Okay, here comes the shutter. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get this back on. The proper order and how you do things really helps. Okay, here we go in 3, 2, 1. There's the shutter. Okay, this lantern has a hole in the top, so I'm going to put my hand down in the hole. I'm going to lift it up so it's more spherical. And then I'm going to give it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I said 10 to 12. Sometimes you gotta improvise. That one's an 8 to 9. All right, so now I'm going to keep the same torch in my hand. I'm going to go to green, turning my back to the camera so no one sees it, and then I'm going to do some quick ones up here. These are the bigger ones, remember? And I'm going to crisscross them like a squiggly. So if I went left first, I'm going to go right next time. And I'm going to do a big one coming out, probably down. He's going to come back kind of floating up in the water. And so the same over here. It's going to come up, it's kind of floating down next to him and in the water. Okay, so that's pretty good. There's maybe a couple more here, a couple medium ones. And okay, that might be one too many, but that's okay. And then the little guys, right? Remember the Light Painting Paradise pencils? These can do some really cool, intricate work. Just remember, whatever you did last time, either do the same thing on the far side or do something different. It's probably going to have the longest ones in the middle. So I'm going to try to keep that in the middle. There was a lot of blue, so now I'm going to put in some orange ones just for some effect. They're probably going to be little small guys near him, near his belly, because he's kind of yellow. So this, yeah, maybe a couple longer ones. Okay. Probably, honestly, more tentacles than I would like, but they have been turning out pretty good. So let's see how that looks. Okay, I got my scripture, and I've got my blades of grass on the side. So I've got a circle plexi with a universal adapter from light painting brushes. So I'm going to actually just draw on some seagrass here. So it's going to be with the blade towards the camera. I'm just going to go down. There's a blade of grass there. So cut it in and maybe kind of come one down. And whatever I do on the left, I'm going to do on the right. So I'm going to come down with the blade open here, come down the opposite way, and blade open there. Okay, now I'm going to draw some bubbles coming up from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now this one's going to be 7. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I think that's it. That's how you draw the jellyfish. Let's see how it turned out. Okay. Let's see here. Here it comes. Can we see that? I don't know if we can. Okay, well, there it is, guys. I wish you all the best. Stay safe out there. Peace.